And welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved. I'm Maxon Evolved, and you guys might notice that we're standing here in a new room. Well, we got big plans for this room, and that is going to be to mirror our research setup that we have over here. Only this time we're going to be using the Tier 2 materials. So I've kind of already laid this out a little bit. I've placed some arbitrary grommets for inputs. I placed grommets for outputs, and basically the gist of what's going to happen, right? So we're going to build our research pods in this space right here. We're going to send them across the ceiling, and they're going to go. I've had to reconfigure a little bit of stuff over here. So the research pods are going to come in the wall right there and up into some hoppers that I put on our research or laboratory up there. So really, we just need to figure out how we're going to get this stuff going and start crafting, right? So, number one, I have made some stuff that we're going to need. Let's make a hotbar for all this stuff. So I'm going to want hoppers, extruders. I'm going to want coilers. Where are you? Coiler, PCB assemblers. I'm going to want a research assembler. Got some there. And belts for sure. I'm probably going to need quite a bit of belts. So let me go stock up on that, and then I know that we'll be ready to go. Quick update. I was going to go get belts, and you can see we are under attack, and that our defenses are definitely not working for this many. Now, I mean, we've only got, what, 18 Mark III lasers in the corners with a little bit of help in here. So this is kind of what we're doing all this research for. We're trying to get to a point where we can kind of handle these and really up our power generation. So there you go. That shows you kind of the state that we're in right now. So let's grab those belts and let's get to crafting. Alright, so just like last time, I'm going to bring in a line of raw resources, and then we're going to need to, I guess, split it, right? So what we kind of found out last time, right? So the 3-in-1 takes right, left, and it's 3 plates to 1, what are they called? 1 PCB, I guess. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw down our stampers. I guess it's gonna go into a hopper, right? Because that's how we kind of had it set up, and just go stamper, stamper, stamper. And we'll just kind of distribute it like so. And then for over here, we're going to do extrusion plant, coiler, PCB assembler. Are these? Oh, I put those down there twice. Okay. So then from here, we are going to go to 3-in-1. And we'll just feed it like so. And then we will just have these kind of go up and just go right in. And then those are going to need to get into a hopper for the research assembler. And then I'll have them output, I guess, that way, right? So this will be remove, this will be add only. Because we're not going to be storing a lot, so they're just going to kind of go out and up and do all that. In fact, we need to make sure we got some walls up here, otherwise we can't use the walls. And I want to try to get this room completely finished off too, so that's definitely something. Like by the end of this episode, this room will just be producing. It'll be a room, an actual room, and it'll be producing. So with that in mind, we do need to kind of think about where we're going to put our entrance. Maybe, I don't know, maybe over here in the corner or something. That's not as big of a deal, but it is something that we need to think about. So let's kind of throw all this down. And I think the lack of research might also be the reason that we don't have our improved minecarts yet, or not minecarts, elevator, because I think it needs a little bit extra or something to kind of do that. So, all right. So again, we're going to build the platform to kind of get off the ground, so that the next set of stuff can come in. Where's that? So like there-ish. We're just going to kind of bring it over. Just fill it in. This way we can see, you know, we can just kind of mirror the same setup. Yeah, because I'm just going to bring this one right in and just kind of exact same setup as the one below it, right? So, again, we'll throw a hopper down. We'll do this, this, that. And it's like painting by numbers, you know? You're just literally following the template that you just made. Alright. And I don't have my jetpack on, so got to be a little bit careful because it would be annoying to fall off. Okay. So then out, 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 in, out, in, 3-in-1. Boom. U, remove only. U. Oh, okay. I had these up one more. Alright, so U. Now we go. Alright. Remove only. Add only. Research assembler. Now remember, we're going to need to power these things too. So we'll kind of do the same thing where we just power some generators that just blast into the research assemblers. Like, no big deal at all. Okay. So then for this one over here, we can we'll do the same thing and we'll just kind of bring it over so that we're not like going crazy with all this stuff. Alright, so we got that. How did I have that? I had it 1, 2, and then the hopper, right? 1, 2, hopper. I am so ready for this research to be going because, again, we have a lot of stuff that's locked behind tier 2 research, and it's getting rather annoying because we have stuff we need that we can't really do. Like, I could put Mark IV batteries for our defenses, but Mark V batteries would be much better, you know? So it's like, I don't want to be placing things until I want to be placing final designs, you know? So, alright, well, just like that. Okay, we're going to hook that up. We're going to do this, that, and we'll just have this literally just come straight up, right? Over, attach, boom. Okay, so those are hooked up, and then you will literally just be like this. Easy money. All right, so just like that, we've got that going. Now let me put some power stuff down. Okay, so all right, well, let me follow this back to the wall. Okay, so if I put a battery there, that means I want a laser here and a laser there. And I don't think I think they only need like 50 power per second. So like one pyrothermic generator would be no problem, you know. We'll put a laser there and a battery here. And then I will put, I guess, a hopper there. That. And then we'll just, oh wait, these got to go into hoppers, huh? Okay, no, easy. We got this, guys. We got this. So hopper, and then I'll just do this. Boom. Okay. So then that means we can kind of come in from wherever. So where do I have the easiest coal transfer? Looks like it'd be something from here. Or over here, actually. Yeah, if I just kind of come out that way. I love this coal setup I have. I know I say it every video, but it makes my life just real simple for low power applications. You know, so like when we're getting power from A to B, this is the way. Like, show me the way. This is the way, you know. Okay, so let's get that running over here. Where did I end up lining up with? Okay, not a huge deal. We'll do that. And, you know, we'll just kind of do something like that. Give it the old rotation. Boom. Okay, so now those will start to fill up. And then Then we need to worry about getting up and out of here. So for that, we're going to come just kind of straight over. We'll do something like that. Right? Up, up, up. And then in the other room, I ran it to the wall and up. And for this, I think I'll just run it on the ground because the stakes are pretty low. We don't really have too much to worry about. So this will run to the farthest right. Right? Yeah. We'll even cut it closer than that. I don't even know which material this is going to be. It doesn't really matter at this point. Just as long as it's, doing its thing. Let me throw some glass here so that I can build up when I need to. Because I can just go straight like that. Oh, do I want to use... I almost do. Let me craft one and one, right? Crafting. So for these, I can just kind of do something like this, right? I can put an up slope and then a down slope. And it'll just make it look a little bit nicer, right? So just do something like that. I could probably have done this in a lot of other places. Don't remind me. I know. Sometimes I go for the ease rather than the aesthetic, I do, you guys know, I like to make things look fairly good, but sometimes I get a little lazy. Like, what is this, right? Let me just, I don't even know. See? This is a perfect example. Okay, so there's that. The other one, we can honestly just come almost straight out. We could do something like, whoa. Okay, chill. There we go. All right, so we could even do, oh man. I don't really know how I feel about this. We'll kind of see, right? So if I did something like that, right? And then a down slope. Here, let me get, I need to be like right, I think, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so we do a down slope, boom. That should be okay. That should feed properly. Everything looks okay from what I can tell. And I don't have any conveyor belts that are grabbing lines they shouldn't be. I don't know if these will grab. Maybe I should go over one just to be... I'll go over one. I don't really know if they'll overlap, but I don't want to risk it, So we'll just kind of go down like that. One more out. One more. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So now we need to hook up the raw materials. Right? So, oh wait. Well, yeah. Aside from the raw materials, I don't think I'm connected through the... Yeah, no. Okay. So we'll do that. And then I'll just kind of make sure everything's rotated correctly. Okay. So now, once the materials are flowing, these things should be... Yeah, we got power. These things should start flowing. So, what I think I want to do is I want to grab another line of titanium and have it kind of be independent, right? So, something along these lines... Oh, man. I might have to go up and over, actually. Because my belts will draw from that line. Not a huge deal, but again, just something else to be aware of. Right, so if I go like that, and then I do a down, like so. Yeah, that'll be alright. Again, once we get the production going to where we have the improved mine carts, we have the power generation, we have the bigger, not mine, I keep saying mine carts, the bigger lifts. We have the better force inductions and we can actually output 3 lines. Then we'll be in a much better position. We'll be in a much better spot. How is this flowing here? So this looks like it gets used up pretty quick. So I'll just, again, kind of take a new line. And I need to go to right there. And luckily, logistics grommets to the rescue, right? If you haven't done the logistics grommet trick, I highly recommend it. It is... It looks like whatever, I guess. But from a functionality standpoint, moving belts or crossing belts is just not any easier than that. I'm a huge fan. Okay. So... we can actually do something like that, right? Because that's where we're going. That would line it up. Yeah, that would line it up. And then we could logistics grommet again. Does that work? 2 logistics grommets? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, but we can still go up and down like so. Like so. Should not be grabbing anything. Should be okay. Alright. So there's that. So now I just need to hit these belts. Right? And you're coming off that one. Okay, so we want to make sure you come to here. Right? Boom. Boom. And this is a good candidate for matter movers, you know. Matter movers can go 150 a second. And, you know, we're not producing more than 150 a second right now. And I don't know if you guys saw the last episode. If you haven't, go check that out. But we did get some matter movers going downstairs for our cutter heads. Which I haven't even checked since we put that video up. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize I had them already over here. Look at that. Sometimes my planning actually does pay off. Or I don't actually know what I have in there. We'll see. Wait, I have this belt going to... It's coming out the middle, but it's going to the right. That's kind of stupid. The middle is eventually going to the middle. So I'll just do that. That's fine. But I need to make sure that the resources are flowing. Look at that. We are just destroying our belts. 28 left. So that's over 500 belts I used. Alright, let's go check inside here. Let's see how we're set up. So we got nickel all the way. Titanium is just empty. Or gold, I should say. And we're out of belts. Alright, so we got that down there. And then this one was going to the far right, I believe. So we'll just kind of do that and hook that back up. So now, yeah, I guess whatever comes in gets... I think this line can pull from here, but it's kind of whatever. So let's go see how the resources are flowing. It's nice to see multiple belts going, I'll tell you that. Nickel should already kind of have some action going. Look at that. There we go. A nickel research pod. Oh, man. Ooh, they're backing up. Why is that? Look at that. Troubleshooting. This is half the battle. Oh, do I not have any containers under there? What's going on over here? Oh, well, that would do it. Okay, so bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. Extra large experimental pods. So we're at least getting the nickel in. That's good. I think I have a little... Yeah, here we go. A little spot to slide in. Alright, so with that at least kind of going. Okay, so nickel is good. Oh, hold on. What is going on here? Oh, no. No. Ugh. I had a belt the wrong way. Oh, man. Okay, this is supposed to be titanium, right? So let me get all the gold out. Yeah, so trying to put these in any kind of ratio just was not working with a little hopper. So I just bumped it up. I think it's good now. How they get up to the top isn't a huge deal because it should be able to draw from whatever, but we got titanium. We should have gold going up there soon. I want to see one go. Okay. Why does it keep saying... Oh my gosh, is it putting them back in here? Jeez. Okay. Okay. I think we got it this time. Let me see a new one go. There we go. Okay. So now we're at least sending stuff up there. Jeez. Ugh. Little things, guys. Let me tell you. So let's finish this room off. I'm not sure which corner I want to put the door. Maybe right here. Or maybe over here. Should we have it just walk right into the lasers? Like, is that... If I put the door over here, right, it's going to have to come out 3. Which I guess is not a huge deal. I just don't have any doors on this side. And the door for this room, I'm thinking about putting... I guess just like off to the side or whatever. I'm going to end up eventually, once our production has kind of... Our bar production has kind of caught up with our consumption, then I'll make things more compact and a little bit more... a little bit better flowing, I think. But for now... I guess for now it's okay. Do I have all the stuff? Do I have doors? I don't even have doors. Well, we need doors. Do I have a room control? I do have at least a room controller. I guess I'm going to put the door right here. This will be our door. Right? And then I'll put the room controller over here. Luckily, these are very simple rooms. We just fill in the walls. Come on down. Right, so it doesn't like that. Now, do I have... I know I have a manufacturing plant on me somewhere. Hello? There you go. Okay. So, I want... Room. Inner?
Crafting.
Oh, God. I didn't realize it
Crafting.
made him in groups of 9. Always something today. Okay. So, here's the inner, right? There's the inner. And then we come out 1, 2, 3, and then door. That's how it needs to go. And I kind of want the floor to be all the brick too. So we'll just kind of do this and that. We'll throw our door down. Perfect. Alright, so then I need to throw some lights in. Let's see what lights we want to use. What are these 8s? Let me make some 8s, right? Yeah? I just need to like put it down somewhere. Oh wow, those are just... Oh, those are kind of cool. Alright, let me light this up and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so we're back with a little bit more light here. And things look like they're going okay now. I think we got all the crises averted. We're okay now. Okay, so now we need to... Number 1, I got a couple research pods in my inventory I want to try to get rid of. But number 2, and more importantly, we need to figure out what research we're going to do. And I think I already have a candidate, and I think it's going to be the ultimate power grid. Now, this is going to take a lot of pods. A lot of pods. But the biggest reason why I want to do that, number 1, we can get the Mark II organic solar panels, which we can throw on top of the lab and kind of have it power itself. But Mark V batteries. So that's kind of huge. Other candidates, I don't know where our... I'm wondering if our improved cargo lifts are locked behind some of this research because it uses these. In fact, I think I'm going to do that real quick just because it's real cheap. And I should have some pods back here, right? Look at that. Ultimate, Advanced, XL, right? Oh, grab some of that. Grab some of that. Just throw it in. Like so. I got so much random stuff in here now. But look at that. We have pods in here. And we're automatically researching. Now we just come up and press the research and we can do whatever we want. In fact, I'm going to throw another hopper down. This will be, this hopper right here will be like the miscellaneous hopper because there is some stuff, there is some research that requires like biomass and all kinds of random stuff. So we'll do that. We'll do that there to put in all the random stuff we need. I guess I could use the bigger one slot hoppers, but then I'd have to research. The thing about these tricky hoppers is once you get past, yeah, I think even, okay, this looks like it can be anything, but once you get here, once you get into the 500, they're only one type, right? So, well, maybe I could do a huge storage hopper. Let's throw that down instead. So, huge storage hopper. Let's go grab that. Look at all these bug parts, man. We are forever getting attacked. Alright, so there we go. 200. And how is this doing? Yeah, I mean, not bad. We of course, don't have that great of power because we're only getting, what, 45 times 9? What was that, 90? So, like, 270 power per second, something like that. But, yeah, we're definitely getting there. Our resin farm, I think once we get our research done, get a little bit more researched, the resin farm is the next kind of ticket because that's kind of, you know, once we have a stable fuel supply for our generators, then we can just start making more generators and producing more power and building more guns to fend off the enemies with all the extra power and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, it's the linchpin, right, to everything else after the research, of course. So, and this is doing, I mean, just this one block is, look at how it kind of dug out this hole from when we agitated this earlier, and still nothing's broken through on any of the sides. So it looks like our design is holding, which is good. I'm a big fan of that. So again, let's I mean, I might even have some so that we can at least kind of start planning here. Let's maybe get you know what, I can at least do it with blocks. How about that? Okay, so let's plan. So this block will be refineries, right? And refineries are 3x3. So I'm thinking we have 1, 2, 3, right? So this one refinery, 2 refineries, right? So 2 refineries, and they'll be 5 tall, or 4 or 3. I don't know. We'll kind of see where the sweet spot is on that. But I'm thinking, you know, we'll have a battery centered wherever the center line is. I'll have to count it out, right? So a battery centered both horizontally and vertically, so it'll be like literally in the middle of the wall, right? So we'll have that battery there, and then we'll have another battery centered. So it all needs to come out. It all needs to funnel towards one point. I'm actually wondering, maybe I can use this for that, so that you don't actually see anything, right? So have it be like, let's see, logistics grommet. Let me get in this real quick. Right, so here's like the corner, obviously. I could have it come out, you know, like right here. Like just do a grommet like that and use pipes. Yeah, I mean, I think that'll kind of be okay, right? Just do something like that. So everything will funnel down and out there. And then it can come through the wall, right? Because what's going to need to happen is the liquid, the resin, the refined liquid resin is going to need to come out and feed into the refinery, and they'll both need to output the fuel, and the fuel is going to have to go back this way, feed our bank of turbines, and then essentially loop back around and attach itself to the fuel line down below. Yeah, down here. So I'm going to end up wanting to do something kind of like this, and maybe have it be maybe not even a huge one, just like a one type that's remove only. I'll have an add only here, and then an add only, remove only. Okay, so essentially what's going to happen is this will come out and do something like this. Right? Did I have this going the right way? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that will be the input. And then from here, the output will go this way, right? So there's that. And then it's also going to be like, not only will these turbines be powering these, but they'll have to be powering this whole thing, right? Okay, so there's that. That's no problem. Where? And then I guess, we'll do something like that. I'm going to need, that's the other thing. Okay. I'm going to also need a return for the empties. So, let me think here. In fact, I wonder if I can make, do I have the stuff for this right now? Is that refinery controller? I'll need what, 2 of those? Okay. VAT component. I could probably make 2. Alright, so there's 1. There's 2. There's, okay, so there's 3 at least. Now let me throw that on a hotbar, right? So we can at least place them. Okay, so VAT controller, and then the VAT itself is somewhere. There should be like 80 of, oh, here we go, duh. The like literal giant refinery looking thing. Okay, so 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and we'll just kind of do this, right? I might as well build one up. Okay, so we got that. I place the controller down and place the controller down. Okay, so then we have input, output, right? And then you'd be making okay, that's the biomass, that's the refined liquid resin. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now, I do still need a way to feed it. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this. It's going to look kind of gross, but it's going to work. Crap. Well, I guess I can always go from under. I mean, that might be an option. If I go from... No, then I still run into the same issue. Okay, so like what I'm thinking about right now is like I need to feed the empty fuel canisters into this setup, right? So in order to do that, I think they need to be attached to the controller. So in order to do that, I need to have a return line that comes from underground, you know. I need to have this return line where that return line right there come up over to here, and I need to be above these, because if I put like a hopper there and a hopper here and I just connect them with a pipe, you know, like have it come in one way and connect, it'll draw from all these, and that's what I don't want. I guess another option, well, if I did that, right? So let's say I do that. I guess an option is if I do something like this and something like this, I could potentially feed them that way from a hopper over here. Right? So like have the pipes kind of go up. At least right there, right? So then we go, let's see, up here. Oh, and then I guess I can just and do that. So that's that one. And then I guess go up here. Right? Do that, that. And then I guess just bring it over here. I mean, we're experimenting right now, ladies and gentlemen, so that would definitely take it from both. And if I made these actually like small hoppers, then I wouldn't have to worry so much about one hopper getting priority and filling everything else up. You know, like if they're 100 slot hoppers, then this might feed into one of the hoppers before it would feed into the next one. And I don't necessarily want that. So this way, it only fill up to 10 and then back up and then the next one gets it. But it doesn't need more than that. Okay, so that's actually kind of nice. Can I know I just had manufacturing plan. Okay. What do the turbines need? Do I have the stuff for that? So the housings. I need advanced machine blocks. I need advanced machine blocks. Okay. So advanced machine blocks. I don't actually think I'm crafting those yet. But you know what? Let me see if I add another one on. Like you should see them both. Okay. Yeah, so you just have to build them the right way. And then I'll be able to beam power directly back. I think it just needs to hit one of them and it could power all of them. Like the whole stack. So yeah, if I take the refinery that's downstairs and put it here. Is that one or two refineries? Or downstairs? Is that on this same level? Is that one or two, I wonder? That's two. Whoa. Okay. So that's two. So you can see what I'm talking about here. This has liquid resin. This has the what is it called? This is where the the canisters come in. And then I think it's being fed from the bottom right now. Is it being fed from anywhere right now? Where are all my empties going? Oh, okay, I see. We're good. Okay, so then there's that. Yeah, the empties are being fed up into this hopper. Okay, so we got two. So we need one more, and we can do 3 and 3, and that should probably be enough fuel for everything, right? But then the question becomes, how many turbines do we need? And how many batteries can I make? So this needs those need these. Okay. So let me just make a ton of these until I'm out. Okay, so there's one battery, two batteries, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, let's see. I just kind of want to get things placed, you know what I mean? At least the start of things, because if I can do that, then we'll be off to a good start. All right, so let me brainstorm real quick and kind of figure out where this is, where the center point is, I guess. Okay, so this is a preview of the first kind of, that's actually like gonna be where a battery is. That is a permanent placement, and all I need to do really is go to the other side, you know, just go across the way and kind of line up where I am with that, right? So it's this line right here. And I think it's only 16 up. So if I count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just in the right spot. And then I want to Well, let me actually fly up here. And then I'm going to kind of take out some of these back panels so that I know where the grommets are going to be. But just like that, you know, we're going to have two of our permanently placed batteries. And I think we only need, well, I mean, we'll kind of see what we need. You know, I'm not an expert resin farmer, so I don't know exactly kind of how these are going to work or how well they're going to work. But I know they got a range. This stuff has a range of 16, and that might be more than 16, but I don't want to quite reach that. But if I'm right here, can I see it? Okay, maybe I can see it from over here. There we go. Okay, so but if I have stuff right here, right? This center is 21, right? So essentially, right, from where this is, so if we say this is right here, right, it's this stuff on the outside face of that is going to be able to get resin to like this, from this block over. It should be able to handle that, you know, and that's in a radius. So with that, one on this face, this one like but back on that face, and then one on the top and one here on the bottom. It'll be pretty good coverage. If I could see myself potentially having to put some up in the upper corners, maybe if it grows out that way. I'll kind of see once all the batteries are placed how the stuff grows and how it kind of reacts to or how my system reacts to where the resin grows and taking out the resin, because I'm gonna have to power this stuff up and kind of beat it back before I can place some of the other batteries. I think like I have no access to the top, you know, so I'm gonna have to kind of create something for that to work. So I think this is a good spot to end the episode. Thank you guys for sticking around for so long. We broke 50 subscribers, and I can't tell you guys like how excited I am about that. You know, the amount of support that I get from everybody watching is just amazing. I love all the comments. I love, you know, all the reactions, and you know, I'm gonna keep putting these videos out. You know, I like doing this, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching. And you know, if you do enjoy watching, let me know. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. You know, that's direct feedback to me. Let me know that, hey, I'm doing something that's at least semi enjoyable. And I hope, you know, I hope this series grows into something big and beautiful, and you know, we take that momentum and we do other things too. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button, and hopefully we see you guys in the next one.